Funky stuff. Funky stuff. Funky stuff.
Welcome. Respect to everybody. Let me go down the list to send my respect to everybody. Respect to Rim Rock, You Knew, Miss Minnie, Armando Black, TV. What's going on, my Woodpeck family? What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And I'm going to tell you why. This is a very reasonable subject right here. Should a man approach a woman, or should the woman approach the man? If a man do, is he simping? And I can add the other part to it. And if a woman approach a man, is she desperate? I think if a man approach a woman, he's not simping. If a woman approach a man, she's not desperate. Respect Miss Chicago. I'm telling you why that. Back in the day, a man always approached a woman to see the conversation, have a good conversation with a female. And get to see if they vibe or not, right? But you know how some of these females are these days. They think they God gives to man. Perfect example. Perfect example, I'm gonna tell you. This woman told this man what she expected. She was expected to be taken care of, right? 8 months later, 8 months later, 8 months later, they get married. Then all of a sudden, you know how it goes when you have a job, right? When you have a job, you know what happens? Stuff happens when you got a job. You get laid off. And she goes sleep with his so-called friend, which I don't call that a friend at all. She couldn't handle the bills for 30 days. But yet she told him what she expected. She said, what's hers is hers, what his is hers. Which is in a relationship, it sounds good, but it's not that don't work that way. So when you're in a relationship, especially a marriage, and with your significant other, everything that y'all have together. Am I right? Am I right about that? When you are together and you're together, what is yours is hers, what's hers is yours. But basically, what both of y'all have one thing, all of it together. All that together. So the question is, what's wrong with some of these men and some of these women? Men don't want to approach some of these women these days because they act too high and mighty. Like they don't want to, like I said, they go and get the men. And then some of these men act like they too snobby that woman is not good enough for them. And that's not good. It's not great. Why you want to act so stuck up why do some women want to act so stuck up when a man approaches them? Like he's supposed to chase them. Yeah, we are hunters. Yes, men, we are hunters at nature. But are you gonna do all that chasing? And then when you chase a woman and she chases you, then all of a sudden the stuff hits the fan, then what? Then what you do? Then how you go about it? Then how you rectify it? Do you go sleep with her friend? Do she supposed to go sleep with your friend? See, two people come together. When a man approaches a woman, listen to the criteria: a man and woman, not boys and girls, right? When a man approaches a woman, he should have his stuff together. But if he don't have his stuff together, that's okay too. But a woman, I think, should hear a man out sometimes. He might not be your cup of tea, but you don't have to be rude to him. And men, sometimes you got to hear a woman out too, right? She might not be your cup of tea, but you got to be a man about it. See, I saw this on one of these shows on YouTube. I forgot where I seen that. This woman picked this man, or vice versa. She got her own whatever, going, whatever, right? And they went out to a bar with some friends, whatever. They never went on a date. He calls her up. Asks about what about this day? What about this day? What about this weekend? She's talking about she busy, whatever. And he tells her, okay, Okay. Call me when your schedule free. But guess that what that woman want him to do? Call back and check. See, do she have? When can they schedule a date? Hmm. Hmm. Let that sink in. If he already called you and asked you and let you know, hey, let me know when you are free, when you schedule free, so we go on a date. Should she had called him? There's some women and some men out there like that. There's some not. There's some men and women that's not out there like that. But we gotta look at what we're looking at this day and era, this day and time. Everybody wants to be famous, just like everybody. Like I ain't gonna say all women. Some women, some of these women, they want to get with a man to take care of them, so they won't have to do nothing. But half of them can't keep a house clean. Some of them can't even cook. All they want to do is spend some money. A man can approach a woman and have a conversation with her to try to get a number and call her and see what's up. If you see her giving you the brush off excuses like, oh, uh, I'm kind of in a relationship, that type of stuff, hey, bro, back away. That's not simping. That just let you know she's not the one for you. Then on the other hand, men, I'm talking about the real men out here. If a woman approaches you, say, I like you, I want to get to know you, but you got to be honest with them. Y'all got to be honest people. There's no honesty when it comes to talking to men and women, talking to each other. There's no honesty. They make up this big elaborate, oh, I got this, I got that. And then some of these women these days, oh, I'm independent. I can do what I can do it on my own type of mentality. And here you go. You got it when some men and women have that kind of mentality, then I said some, I didn't say all, some that had that mindset. Here they is, 40 years old, no kids, and don't have nobody. It's not with nobody. Why is that? Why is that? Why do she do not have nobody? And she would make up with the lace front wig, whatever, in her head, nails done, clothes popping, got money. She don't have nobody. But I guarantee you, who does have somebody and married and got children is the ones that some of them that don't dress like that, that don't think they all of that. I'm talking about the men and women who think they do those things. They think them that think they can get anybody on this rock called Earth. Hmm. Think about it. Think about it, my people. What men and women should do. These men and women these days are playing these games. They playing these kids games. They don't want to be in a relationship. They want to play. Then when they men and women get with some real men and women who don't play them games, they can't deal with them. They can't deal with reality. See, these men and women these days, they want a simp and a desperate woman. Stop me if I'm wrong. Stop me if I'm wrong. Desperate and simping men that will follow behind a woman like a little dog, like a little puppy dog. The desperate women out here will do the same thing, will do anything for that man, and that man treating her bad. A man will do anything for a woman that is simping, cause he want a woman. See, I know it wasn't going to be a whole lot of people in here watching this and listening to this, what I'm talking about. Because guess what? It's a whole lot of women, a whole lot of men out there, good and great men, good and great women out there that doing the right thing. So what do we have to go about it? How do we go about it? How do we set ourselves up for greatness in a relationship? We said the other day on my show the other day. Communication, honesty. Communication, honesty. That's the best bet. You can't go wrong with that. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with the person you're trying to talk to. Oh, this goes out to the men and women. If you know you don't want to talk to that man and that woman, don't talk to them. Don't lead them on. Don't lead them on. Think they got a chance with you. Don't lead them on. You got to know yourself. Is in a man, a woman out there know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes you got to be friends before you become lovers. So that way you know what each of y'all tendencies are. But sometimes if you just got out of a relationship, I'm talking about the men and women, and a man or woman coming up to talk to you, don't flatter yourself. Don't go just hop in that relationship because they talking to you. And then when you do that, you bring in the baggage from the old relationship, all the other relationship that you was in, into that relationship because you ain't spent time by yourself. See, that was some men get caught up at. That's why some of them be sipping after these women. That's how some women get caught up because they be desperate and following behind these men. I know this is a hard discussion to be talked about, but guess what? We're talking about it. You can share this video out, and hey, it is what it is. You know I ain't finna be on here long. I'm finna take a quick commercial break. And let me see which one I'm gonna play here. Take a quickie. I'll play this one. What's up? What's up, my brother? What's up? I hope you have a great Father. You had a great Father Day yesterday.
Yeah, man, they had a pretty good Father's Day. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, crystal clear,
You got yeah. See, like got a echo.
like a
Some
little echo.
it's kind of like it's I hear myself.
Okay, hold on. Let me try something here.
Yeah, while you getting the audio straight.
What about
Yeah,
now?
you good? No, it's okay. You can barely hear it. It's only you gonna only hear when I'm talking. When like it's
Okay,
not like
hold
you got
on.
another device on.
No, I'm using a different laptop.
Oh, okay. Oh, not now.
Huh?
Well, but you have to go with it.
So what now?
They say you use another different laptop.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever.
using a
What
different laptop.
Just turn that volume down. That's all you have to do.
Okay. What about now?
Let me see.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little better.
You still hearing some echoing?
Not echo. You know, every time I say something, it vibrating.
That's echo.
Yeah, because when I say something, just like I did now, it said did. It go back and said did now again.
Let me try another headset.
All right. Yeah, like I said, that which is not simping. They're not desperate if you're going to talk to a woman, to a man for the right reason. Let me see now. You good now? But I can't hear you though. Can you hear me? But when you go talk to a man, go talk to a woman, you got to go talk to them for the right reason. You got to be honest with yourself, and you got to be honest with them. Stop trying, men and women, stop trying to do too much impressing of the man and the woman that you're trying to talk to. And stop telling them everything, because they're going to use that against you. You still there, Armando? He must be getting something else. But like I said, you got to be honest with yourself. And you got to be honest with that other person. What is your intent with that person? The reason why you're talking to them. What is your intent? That is the problem. But some men and women go to talk to a woman or a man for selfish reasons. Some of them going to talk to them to make themselves feel better. And if they get that man and woman, oh, they feel a heck of a lot better. And some men and women go talk to that other man and woman because they are not. They man or that woman at the house ain't showing them enough attention, and they just want to see, do they still have it? Sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles. Some people want their cake and eat it too, but that don't happen like that. You can't have it. Can't have your cake and eat it too. Can't get caught up in the doggone mess. Get caught up in the mess.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that.
And you do too much running your mouth, let your alligator mouth overload your hummingbird butt. Especially men. I'm talking to men. Oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do that for you. Till a woman try to impress her. Once you get her, what's she gonna expect? What's she gonna expect, Mondo?
She's gonna expect what you promised her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely.
You turn your mic up a little bit.
Hold on.
Then women, don't go tell a man you could cook this and cook that and you good at doing this, doing that. Guess what? He gonna expect that. He gonna expect that for the first meeting.
Okay, can you hear me? Is that better?
Turn it just a little bit.
Turn it up just a little bit.
Up.
Okay.
Cause it sound like you're far away.
don't know what's going on, man.
Well, we gotta get us men. I'm talking about the real men. Like I said, people, some men and women just want to know, see, can they still have it? Some men and women just want to know, can they just get them? Some men and women just want a one night stand. That's what they want. That's what they want to see. They want to. Some women want to see, can they be like Stella, get a groove back? But if you're looking for a real relationship, if a man approaches you with the right intent, you gotta have a clear mind on your head, ladies. You gotta have a clear mind. You gotta have your clear mind, and you gotta know yourself what you would take, what you will not take. But don't be like this. Let's see, can I find that? Let me see, can I find that video, that audio? Let's see, can I find that audio? Hold on. See, can I find it? Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm see, can I find that audio? Hold on. I'm see, can I find that audio right quick? This woman told, like I said, this woman told this man that what she wanted. He married her and slept with his friend. That's not a friend in the first place. If that happens, that's one. Two, she was all about what you're gonna do for her, not what she could do for you. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna, they call saying his friend. What can your friend do for you? Oh, his friend bought you this, bought you that. But guess what? He probably paid for the house. Probably bought the house. He paid all the bills in the house. When a man paid all the bills in the house, and something happened at the job, he had the job for 30 days. You can't hold the house down for 30 days. It's time to get on. It's time to run for the hills. Now, women, if the man is not looking for a job, is not helping take care of the household, it's time to run for the hills. Run for the doggone hills. Why you standing around? Why you standing around and think you could change a person? That's what gets me. People, y'all got to stop thinking y'all could change a person to who you want them to be. Because guess what? When you try to change that person, they're going to change you. A man have let go his family, his mother, his brothers, his sisters, his cousins, his aunts, his aunt, because of a woman. Because what she was in his ear saying, you don't need them around, you got me. Same thing with a man. Tells a woman, isolate her. Just like a woman isolate a man from their friends and family. Don't call no more. Don't do the things they used to do as a family. Because of that man and woman. Let that sink in. Because you wasn't up front in the beginning. When you start talking to that man and woman, neither one of y'all was up front. Neither one of y'all knew each other's true intention. One or the other true intention was what is it supposed to be. Then the other intention was, oh, I'm finna lock them down. Then women, y'all go lay on your back and get impregnated by this man. And he don't know that you trying to get pregnant by him. Oh, you don't got him caught up. You done trapped him now. Then at the same token, these men get in, lay down with his woman. She don't know what his true intention is. Give it to him. Let they know she's pregnant. Now she wanted one of his baby mamas. Now your child got a deadbeat father. But on the other hand, when a woman laid down with the man, it trapped him. Now someone want to go put him on child support. Someone want to make their life a living HE hockey stick. I still say to you, should a man approach a woman, or should a woman approach a man?
All right, is this better?
Yeah, it's better.
No echo.
No echo.
Okay.
Go and spill it on out there, my brother.
Well, I'm old school, so I think I got a different take than you. I don't agree with a female asking a man out, or approaching a man. I mean, I'm old school, My thing is, the reason why we as men, we like to be the hunter. We don't like to be the hunted. I've said that on a number of occasions. That's just, that's just the nature of the beast. We would rather do the chasing than to be chased. And I know me personally, I would rather do the chasing than to be chased. But, to each his own. But on the other hand, for this year, it is a leap year, so it's actually okay for the woman to ask the man out. It is actually okay for the woman to propose. In leap year, everything is pretty much, the women, I guess this year on leap year, the women were supposed to take the men out for Valentine's Day. It's kind of like, it's okay in the leap year, but in the regular year, you wait and let that man ask you out.
Yeah, but you know how some women these days, right? I'm talking about women these days. They will approach a man, and I'm right. They will approach a man.
Yeah.
Then when a man approaches them, they are like that God gift the man. And I never understood that. And then the ones wind up being alone. Then the one wind up being alone.
Yeah.
So, and cause we know what the type of women I'm talking about. The Beyonce's independent woman. You know what I'm saying? So, but I look at it like this.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an independent woman as long as you're not out here being masculine. Trying to be. You want a man, but you're trying to be the man, and it's not gonna work like that. Yeah. It's not gonna work like
that. It never does. No, it don't turn out great for a woman that trying to do that.
Mm-hmm. The only way it could work out for a woman like that is if you get a guy, you get a beta male or a simp. Yeah.
Then soon later, that beta male or simp won't get tied up too.
Well, it depends on his situation. If it's a situation where he needs her or anything like that, then he'll put up with it for as long as he have to. It's all about survival.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And women don't take these men out here to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Use what they got to keep the woman, especially the desperate. I call them desperate women because we can't call them simp, can we? Desperate women.
Mm-hmm.
That comes for nothing. I ain't gonna say come for nothing. Don't have much. and he whispers sweet nothing in the ear, and you heard that before. Oh, he just swept me off my feet. That was if he swept you off your feet, and it's like that. He winding down and all that stuff right there. Oh, he doing what he's supposed to do. But soon he gets you, then what? You see, it's a Jekyll and Hyde in the relationship out here. You know what I'm saying? It's Jekyll and Hyde. And there's somebody for everybody. Isn't that there's somebody for everybody? And some women that don't act like these what they call them, 304s. That what they call them?
Yep.
Some women that don't there's some women these days don't act like 304s. And guess who wound up with the better relationship? A family, a man that do everything for her, and she do everything for her man. And I guarantee you, they'll make 304s. Would you agree or disagree with that? You knew what's going on. Would you agree or disagree with that one?
It depends. It depends. It really depends. Salute to you, you know. Salute to you.
Yeah, it depends. But these 3 or 4 they mean they act like they all that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't need a man. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that is programmed into their head at an early age. Their mother tells them that. Their aunts telling them that. Their grandmothers are telling them that. You know, the women role models that they grew up, you know, looking up to tell them that. Their friends are telling them that. You know, they go to a nail salon and they're hearing that blasting all over the nail salon. They go to the hair salon. And that's all they hear. You know, you don't need a man, you don't need a man, and you don't need a man. And all of that, it sounds good. It sounds good. But in real life, everybody needs somebody. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it's only, you know, it's only so much you can do without the opposite sex, you know. Yeah. And that goes, and I'm not just directing this towards women, I'm directing this towards men as well.
Yeah.
Because you got some men out there that, you know, that they, instead of settling down with one woman, they want to go out there and have this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman, instead of just having one woman and settling down with one woman.
Yeah, I was out, right? Mm-hmm. I wasn't attending to listen to nobody conversation, but I was having to listen a little bit. This one guy said his father had 20-some children or 30-some kids. I'm thinking to myself, He was a Rolling Stone, wasn't he? He was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder what lies he told them women to get them knocked up. That'd have been, hey, I need them lines. A whole lot of men need that line, don't they?
Well, it depends, you know. I mean, like every man. Well, the thing is, you know, dealing with multiple different women all the time can create wear and tear on you.
Yeah.
You know, so it's always best to get. I see a salute to you, Miss Media. If you want to live a long, healthy life, it's best to, you know, to do it with one woman. settle down with one woman. I mean, think about it, man. Most of the men that you know that lived a long life, they were married. And I mean, the men that lived into their 80s and 90s and even hundreds, they had, you know, they had one woman. They weren't out here being, they weren't out here being a player. And the men that were out here being players and pimps and stuff like that, they didn't live long lives. They may have lasted into their late 50s or early 60s at the most.
You said not your dad. She said she actually had 20 siblings, thanks to her Fred Williamson looking dad. Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a whole lot of people had them Benedict looking dads back then too, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, shoot, my daddy was hell back in the days, but you know, it was we was a one woman man. He was a one woman man.
He said her passed at 74 years of age. Hey, he had a good life, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had a good life.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some that can do it and live that long, they take care of themselves. There's some that had that one main woman he always went back home to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was married, dang, 5 times? Good God Almighty. Let's talk about that for a minute. If a man and a woman been married that many times, who is the problem?
If a person is married more than 2 times, then 9 times out of 10 they're the problem.
Yeah.
That's easy answer to that question there.
Yeah, that's it.
If you marrying 6 and 7 times, the issue is with you. You know,
It ain't with the other person. Guarantee you.
it ain't with the other person. So that means you're married for the 6th time. That means you lost 5 marriages. That means you got divorced 5 times.
Mm-hmm. And
so that's the issue.
Yeah, that's the issue. And you know, some men and women do not see that issue. Oh, the other person was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said that the other day on my on my line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honesty, and what was the other one? Honesty and I said a while ago. Honesty is something I forgot what the other word was. You got to be honest with yourself and the other person is the bottom line. If you're not honest with yourself and the other person, I'm not gonna say it's gonna fail. It's not gonna be what you want it to be. Stop me if I'm wrong. If I say that they're wrong just then. If you're not honest with yourself and with the other person, especially when you first get with them, and you get with them, and they found out about stuff that you said that you didn't do, or you said whatever, that's gonna be a problem in that relationship. And that's why I said, a man approach a woman. I'm like you, a man approach a woman. It's old school. But you got some men that scared to approach women. Tell the truth.
Well, he don't want her bad enough. If you want a woman bad enough, you don't give a damn. You're gonna approach her.
So guess what? It's only 2 things a woman could say to you: yes or no, right?
Yes or no. That's it.
And the rest of the stuff come out of their mouth. That's a grain of salt.
Well, the thing about it is, women like confident men. They don't want. I mean, women like a confident man. So if you're confident in yourself, then you know that right there is a plus. By you coming up to them, approaching them. Mm-hmm. That's why me personally, I don't I don't think it's a good idea for the woman to approach the man or the
Yeah.
woman to, shoot a shot with a man. Because if that man wants you, he'll come at you.
Yeah.
He'll
And
he'll he'll come. He'll let you know if he wants you.
yeah.
If you
And
if you have to go out of your way to get his attention, or if you have to go out of the way to approach him, then you may get his attention for a moment, long enough to so he can smash you a couple of times. But I mean, he
yes,
gonna in the back of his mind. My thing is in the back of his mind, he gonna be like, okay, you approaching me like this. If it's this easy for me, it's gonna be easy for the next man. You know.
bingo, bingo. And I'm gonna ask you this question about this. I don't know what you hear first beginning of the show when I said these two people went out to a bar with a group, and she got a busy schedule. He's got a busy schedule, right? And he said he called her, asked her could they go out Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. She said she got a busy schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he asked her, let me know when you are free. Okay. Oh, they never did go out. Because she was expecting him to call back and ask a second time.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm not gonna look. If I say, let me know when your schedule is free, that means to tell me that you should call me and let me know when we were talking and schedule a date. Am I correct?
Wait a minute. You kind of lost me there. All right. So you approach the female and she says,
No, it was a guy. It was a guy. And they started talking. They didn't go on a date. They went to a bar with a group of people, right? And after that, he wanted to set up a date. And he told her, let me know when your schedule is free so we go on a date. But
and
go ahead.
she never called him back.
Never called him back.
She wasn't interested.
Yeah, but get what she
If
said.
if you give a woman your number and she don't call you back, she wasn't interested.
But this is what she said. This is what she said. She was expecting him to call her.
That's an excuse.
Bingo.
See, the thing is, and instead of her just being honest and saying, "Look, I'm not feeling you like that," or I'm not interested. Instead of just being honest and just saying that to save face and to keep from looking like the bad guy, she'll come up with that lame excuse like that. And women will do that.
Yeah.
They'll pretend like they called you and your phone went straight to voicemail. I mean, for real. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm not interested in you. I'm not feeling you like that, or I'm not physically attracted to you like that.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You knew. When I first saw when she first saw her husband, she said, "Oh, ish." And he called me back, and then that's where our life started.
That's different.
Yeah.
I mean, that's different.
That's different.
She didn't approach him. She just complimented him. And he approached her.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Let's see. I'm gonna read Miss Miguel said, she wanted to be Elizabeth Taylor when she was young. And he said, each time his wife got younger and younger. We've seen that before. Yeah. So I'm
and again, I'm not knocking that, because I mean it depends on the chemistry.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to watch out for that too. It goes both ways. You got to watch out because what is the younger person's intention? You see what I'm saying? And what is the older person's intention? Some older people that get with younger. What I mean by
You
younger,
can't, but the thing about it though, you can't dwell on their intentions.
Yeah.
If they are into you, you'll know it. When
Yeah.
you start noticing red flags, then it's up to you to get out of that situation. Don't remain in the situation knowing that there are red flags in it.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, did you hear? Did you? I don't know. You heard this story. Bill Belichick is allegedly in a relationship with a 24-year-old who used to be a cheerleader.
Hey, to each his own. It's like I said, to each his own.
Hey.
To each his own, because a lot of women, a lot of younger women that age, they prefer older men. And a lot of, women that age prefer younger men. I'm not gonna knock that. It depends on the chemistry.
Yeah, it depends on the chemistry. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew said maybe they were looking for a sugar daddy, maybe. Then Miss Media said her younger sibling is the same age as her daughter, same age as her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. You had that many kids, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this.
But all women look for security.
Yeah, security.
Whether they go in for a younger guy or a guy their age or an older guy. Salute to you, Rimrock. Salute to you, bro. All women are looking for chemistry and security. So yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna knock a female for
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you look, you can't live off love alone.
You're right. And you know what? Hey, you know what I say to that?
Love don't pay the bills.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I would ask you this question right here. I know your wife can cook. Not better than you, but she can cook.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we said it before. Some of these women these days cannot cook.
My definition of cooking is when you cooking stuff from scratch. Instead of putting some jiffy in a bowl and mixing it up and pouring a little milk and cracking some eggs and then putting it in a pan. To some men, that's cooking. To me, that ain't cooking. That's cheating. Okay, cornbread from scratch.
Can't even do that.
Exactly. Well, yeah, some of them can't even do that. But you got some that's out here that think they can cook, and they'll whip you up some jiffy mix instead of cooking some cornbread from scratch, like our moms used to do, and the grandmothers used to do. They'll take some. They'll take a can of greens. They'll go to the grocery store, and instead of going down to the farmer's market and getting some fresh green beans and picking them and boiling them, like our parents used to do back in the days.
I used to hate shell peas.
Exactly. These women will go to the grocery store and go in the canned food section and get canned greens and canned okra and canned this, canned that, canned this, and canned that, and feed that to you. Mm-hmm. Instead of making macaroni, bake macaroni macaroni and cheese from scratch, they'll go to the frozen section in the grocery store and get some damn Stouffer's. And pop it in the oven for about an hour. See, that ain't cooking. That ain't damn cooking in my book.
I gotta admit, my two exes, you know who I'm talking about? They can cook. They can cook.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they can cook. Oh yeah. They can
cook. It's just some other circumstances I had to get away from them situation.
Mm-hmm.
But they can cook.
But cooking, but the thing is, like I said in my last couple of lives, this is 2024, you know, and with these women, they ain't. This is a whole different generation.
microwave.
They don't cook. This is the microwave generation, bro. I mean, it is what it is. It's the microwave generation, and it's you know, it's imperative for men to know how to damn cook for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, if you got a career, you got a job, the woman that you're dealing with also has a job and a career. You know what I'm saying? So you both are going to work. I mean, the economy is prices are high. You know what I'm saying? The economy is you know, it takes two to bring it to the table now, unless one of you are just wealthy and rich and the other can afford to stay home, but it takes two to bring it to the table. So, you know, it ain't a situation where I mean, it's going to be a situation where both of you may be working to 5 or 6 in the evening and y'all take turns cooking.
Yep.
You know, or you know, they're just how it is. But men, you know, if you know, be a team player. Be a team player. Don't always just come home and, you know, and your woman don't worked all day, you don't work all day, and you expect her to get in the damn kitchen after working a hard 8 hours at work and sitting in traffic. You expect her to come home and get in the kitchen and damn cook. I mean, you know, why not just take turns?
And then on top of that, you got kids out, especially how to cook and take care of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Mia said she told us her dad was a flashy dresser. They saw dollar sign. You know I gotta go back and read the comments. You already know who's gonna text me for not reading these. Then she said, "Be careful when she said can I make you dinner." All caps and can. She right. She right about that. She said nowadays the chiefs to make it food for stretch. Yes, it is, and healthy. Yeah, we know. Nate the Great, respect. I want to ask you this question right here.
Salute Nate the Great.
This woman,
Ren Rock, salute to you.
This man said, this woman told this man what she expected out of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He agreed, yeah. And they married after 8 months of dating. You know, when you got a job, something happens, right? He lost his job. And he and 30 days later he found a job. But guess what? She left him. She said she wanted somebody to take care of him, take care of her, and we slept with his friend. You know what would have kind of would have made that really funny though? His friend put a baby off in her and left him.
Well, the thing about it is that woman never loved that guy. If a woman cheats on you, a woman does that to you, she was never in love with you. Not saying that she didn't love you. A woman can love you and not be in love with you. A woman can love you enough to care about you and to care what happens to you. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she is in love with you. It's a big difference. If a woman is in love with you, she ain't gonna cheat on you. And same thing about a man. If a man is in love with a woman, he ain't gonna cheat on.
And another thing to add to that right there, if a woman is truly and deeply in love with you, she will have your back and hold it down and take care of the bill while you get another job. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because you can ask an age-old question, Miss Media. I was waiting on that question you want to ask. I don't know what question.
Now, one of you ladies can hit the link. we would like a female's point of view. One of you ladies can hit the link. And we get a female point of view.
We know one can. We know one can. I said the thing to together, but we know she ran the.
Yeah.
But I look like this right here. The bottom line is, if a man approach a woman, it's not simping. if he only if he don't fall for the old okie doke. You see what I'm saying?
No, it ain't simping because I think that's the way it should be. I think the woman, I don't care how good you think the man looks, you wait and let him approach you first. Because if you out here approaching men, I mean, that's gonna make you look kind of easy.
Yeah.
And in the back of a man's mind, he's gonna feel like, okay, well, how many other dudes have you approached? I mean, that's what will go through my mind.
Yeah.
I would be like, look,
Yeah.
how many other men you done came at like this,
And then another thing about that is, here's another part of that you left out, right? Oh, she approached me. We together. The man just said he might be a dog. He said she ain't gonna leave me because she approached me. I ain't gonna do what I want to do. You see what I'm saying? Hey, she's not gonna leave because she approached him.
Let me read her comment. She said, why WTF do men spit all the time? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't spit. I don't spit. I don't know what kind of men I don't know what kind of men you been dealing with. But,
I don't know either.
Oh,
What kind of men you been with?
I ain't never heard of that. Spitting, be a little bit more specific.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never heard of that.
I ain't heard of that either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that nasty.
Unless the only time I've seen men spit, unless they playing basketball. I mean, not basketball, baseball. Yeah, baseball. Salute to you, Miss V. Cooks.
Miss V. Cooks, respect. And they spitting out a sunflower seed. That's the only thing I think of.
Sunflower seeds or dipping snuff or tobacco and that stuff. And they ain't really doing that. I don't think they allow that in baseball anymore. It's sunflower seeds now.
Yeah.
She
said I could see a guy and be like, she said she could see a guy and be like, damn, he looked good. And then his butt spit like WTF.
I don't spit. What dudes, y'all? What dudes you talking about? That must be a Chicago thing. I don't know, man. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never. I'm not no spitter. I've never. And the crew I've hung around with, I've never. I don't know about that spin thing. That must be a northern thing, man. And those down here in the South don't be spinning like that. I don't know.
Look here. Look, they'll tell you on panel. We're going to ask about that one.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. That must be a Chicago thing, baby. I ain't not down here below the Mason-Dixon line. I ain't never heard nobody spin like that.
Together. Respect it together. Mama Wolf, respect. You gotta ask
salute to you together.
You gotta ask your sister, Miss Media, while we talk about this. About spitting. I don't know why, but I still, Miss Media, what kind of men you be approaching you and you be trying to get?
I ain't never heard of that. That's a new one though. You know what though? You know what? Every time I hit the panel, bro, I'm learning something new. Every time I hit the panel, I'm for real.
Look, one of these three gonna say something new. Miss Media, you new or together? Oh Lord, man, let's go.
I ain't doing that. Hey, together. I ain't doing that. I'm getting down there and licking it. I'm licking the cooch. I ain't doing all that spinning crap. Hell no.
Lord have there she go. Oh, they don't approach you.
But but she ain't talking about that together. Get your mind out the gutter. Get your mind out the gutter.
Hey, you know you. Oh, she talking about the women.
No.
Lord have mercy. Your man still in the gutter.
Yeah, your man that she ain't talking about that. She's saying that she meet men and they could be in the middle of a conversation and he just spit, I guess spit on the ground or something like that. I don't
Oh,
know.
she said they don't approach her, she just see it. I don't know.
Okay, so she'll be out and she just see them spitting. Like spitting on the ground or something like that. I ain't that man, I don't know, man.
And she talking about
I
gutter
ain't
ball.
heard of it. Look, they
Lord,
drive and when they stop at the light, they open the door and spit. What the heck kind of things y'all dealing with?
oh no,
Man,
what?
man, look, when I stop at a light, when I stop at, I'm talking about even when I was younger. Okay, younger on up to now. When I stop at a light, the only thing I'm doing is looking down at my cell phone or looking through the rearview mirror. You know what I'm saying? If I was single, I was looking around at other lanes, you know what I'm saying, trying to see what hundreds I could see in the other cars. That's it. I ain't never opened no door up and spit on no damn ground. I don't know what that is, man.
Like, yes, I'm like, WTF, you had it in your mouth. You
That
really want
dude, y'all must be dealing with some dudes that dip snuff and chew tobacco. That's the only time. Them the only dudes I know that do a lot of spitting. Them dudes that dip snuff and chew tobacco. Them the only ones I know that do that type of crap.
Well, I really don't want to know what they had in their mouth.
I mean, I remember back home, you know, a couple of guys used to dip snuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we would be, you know, after the football game, yeah. Well, I ain't play baseball. I know you know because you play baseball, but after a track meet, and I remember a couple of my, you know what I'm saying, teammates, they would, you know, they would have a can or skull tobacco and they would dip snuff and then they would get their little spit cup and spit. That's the only time I've ever seen anything like that. But like, you know, cause you know, we used to remember back in the days we used to ride deep, and I ain't never known no dude, you know what I'm saying, that I would roll with to like just stop at a red light and spit. Now, I don't know, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
And she said, not guys. She just said she just see people do it. She said, she never has. Hug said no.
The only people I see do that, the only people I've ever seen do that are the people that dip snuff or chew tobacco, or they eating sunflower seeds.
Yeah,
that's it.
Miss Me said, I'm not dealing with them. I just catch them. She said, white, black, Espanol. Together said, oh, that snuff was nasty. Now I hate that. How you know it was nasty? Did you dip snuff? How you know that stuff was nasty unless you dipped it? You know the old people in the back in the day used to do that.
They used to come. They used to be in the back, sit in the back of the church with their little spit can. Yeah.
And they said that snuff was good for something. I forgot what they said that snuff was good for. I gotta look that up.
Man, that stuff wasn't good for nothing. That stuff was terrible. That stuff will mess up your stomach and your damn liver.
I thought about some kind of wound or something. I forgot what it was.
I ain't never heard it being good for anything.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified that. I'm glad you clarified that. But there's a whole lot of people out there that's, like you said, I'd rather for a man approach a woman. As a woman approach a man, she desperate.
What do y'all think about 50 Cent buying up the old Wall Street community? I love it. I love it. And it's sad that no one came along before and did it. All of these millionaires and billionaires that we have, it's a shame that it took the 2024 for that to happen.
Yeah.
And the
I'm telling
massacre and the massacre occurred over 100 years ago, back
you,
in what 1919 or something like that. 1990 was it 1919 or 1920?
1919. Between
Yeah,
1919 and 1920. And you notice another sad part about that is that the last two that were 100 some years old got denied. Know that case,
yeah.
they struck it down, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. And here's another bit of news. This off kind of off topic here. No, Rick Ross. No way. No, Warner Bros. Actually got that name Rick Ross from.
Well,
Have you ever heard of a guy named Freeway Rick Ross?
yeah, he was a gangster.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
He got
A lot of them rappers, they name themselves after gangsters and damn, dictators and cult leaders.
hmm But I'm like this right here. It's sad, but it's sad that
Get
some
get get that that
don't
I ain't
read.
gonna say his name, but he bored and he's sad. He doesn't
Do what I'm right here.
he doesn't have
Look, they finna get the hint right here. They finna get the hint.
yeah he doesn't have a wife. He don't have a wife to go home to anymore.
Wolfpack
So he
Airlines.
has nothing else
Please
better to
be
do
ready for
but to
takeoff to nowhere.
stalk and troll grown men. It's sad.
I've been waiting to use that.
I
I've
didn't
been
hear
waiting.
it.
Huh?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Welcome to Wolfpack Airlines. Please be ready for takeoff to nowhere.
Did you hear it that time? Did you hear it that time?
They're ready for takeoff here.
Yeah. I've been wanting to use that. No, you didn't.
No, you can't hide another mod together.
Cause especially if y'all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if y'all the same. They pretty talk cracking now. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like relationship, you gotta be honest with each other. You got to trust. Understand trust. Honesty is trust. That's what I'm looking for. If the understanding there is not gonna work. If the understanding is not there from the beginning, it's not gonna work.
No,
And
sir.
the trust is, and when it gets in that relationship, and honesty is still there, and the trust there, okay, y'all can work things out. But if one of them two gone, you can have the love, all love in the world for her or him. If one or two gone, guess what? You might be heading down the yellow brick road, if you know what I mean. You might stay together. You might wind up staying together, and I don't care if he or she, they're not gonna believe anything that come out your mouth again. Probably. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna have to go do some fact checking. And you don't want that. And that trust issue. Like you said, if you can't trust nobody, you gotta leave the relationship, right?
Yep.
Gotta leave the relationship. I understand you could work out, right? I understand you can work out. But trust, it lost in buckets, but came back in drops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but like I said, if your relationship start off with honesty and you build and start off with honesty and the relationship start going, that trust will get there and it will be built up. But you can't lose none of that.
I don't.
Honesty, trust, and love comes all together in one.
Ms. Media said, I don't know if a man should approach a woman because I will give her the five finger smackdown. Okay.
Oh, I know she making fun. I misspelled. I would type that too fast. Instead of putting it in, I'm going back and change it anyway. But yeah, it's and like I said, man, this goes out to my women. This goes out to my women. Women, I don't care how much you love a man. A child is not going to try to keep a man around if he don't want to be kept around.
Hmm?
I said a man is not. If a woman try to keep a man by having a baby by, that's not going to work. Especially if he don't want to be around. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's crazy how some people think, and men.
Well, they ain't 9 times out of 10. They ain't doing that to keep a man around. They doing that for money.
Yeah.
If they trying to trap you with a baby, they want your money. They don't necessarily want you. They want your money. So if you leave them here, they gonna run right down to the county office and put your ass on child support. And especially if you got money, if you're a celebrity or you're a ball player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it ain't the man they trying to keep it. They trying to get your money. If they trying to trap you with a baby, bro.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and the reverse side of that, a man can trap a woman by putting a baby in her. Just to keep her
Huh?
around. Think about it. How many times have you seen?
Can't no man trap no woman with a baby because remember, the women are the gatekeepers of sex. They decide when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, what time it's gonna happen. A man can't trap you with no baby. You know what I'm saying? A woman, unless a woman decides to open up her legs and allow a man to go up in her raw,
Yep.
she's contributing to what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now the other way around, yeah, but then the man can also choose to wrap up and wear a condom.
Yeah.
But although those are not guaranteed, and then I've heard some situations where some women poke holes in the condoms and then hand the dude a condom, but they don't put a bobby pin through it. But the other way around, a man trapping a woman, you
Yeah.
know,
Just like you gotta say
yeah, that's a woman trapping a man. I can see that happening, but a man trapping a woman with a baby, that can't, because women are the gatekeepers of sex. They decide how, when, what time. They decide if it goes down or if it's not going down. Y'all are the gatekeepers of sex. The only
But
way a
I
man,
said, I see what she said. How she said that. She didn't word like she wrote. See, sometimes there men be having on a condom. Some of them slip it off without a woman knowing, and
yeah,
there's some men have a condom already done poked a hole in it, and
and
hey, you see what I'm saying?
yes, and all of that. I hear what y'all saying, but it's 2024. If the woman feel any semen inside of her, guess what the woman can do? She can go right to Walgreens. She can go right to CVS and get a morning after pill. And
Right.
if she does come up pregnant, a woman can she could go get an abortion.
Yeah. Or give it,
You know what I'm saying? She don't necessarily have to have the kid. That's what I'm saying. Women are the gatekeepers when it comes to sex. Women has the power when it comes to that. They decide when, where, what time, how, what position. They decide all the day. I mean, you ain't finna do anything that she's not gonna allow you to do. And if you do, guess what? You gonna be in prison.
Mm-hmm. And she said, Miss Million on her cracking jokes now. She said, I'm not losing. She said she's not losing her bobby pin. That's on her wig now.
And a woman, and my thing is, I mean, you should be able to tell now. If you look, if the man slipped the condom off, I mean, come on. You know what raw feels like versus a condom. Come on now. You know the difference.
It's something coming to pop. Yeah. She said, what if a woman doesn't believe
some condoms pop, but it's once again, ladies, it's 2024. They have the morning after pill ready and available. Walgreens, CVS, both of them open up at 8 a.m. the following morning. You go right there and get a morning after pill and shut that shit down quick.
Yeah. What about the pro-lifers? See what I'm saying?
Most pro-lifers ain't finna lay down with a man that they don't intend on spending the rest of their life with.
Some of them
That goes back to what I was saying. You got to make better decisions when it comes to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Don't be out here laying down and screwing for fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't be opening your legs up there in the Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say a woman should have that 90-day rule. That 90-day rule is real.
Mm-hmm.
And what's wrong with making a man wait and earn your body? Why give your body up to a man that you don't know that well?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't know him in a week. You don't know him. You don't know him well enough. Hold on. Slow down. You don't know him well enough to give it up on after 2 weeks. You don't know a damn thing about him. So why lay down and give yourself to someone that you don't know a damn? This man could be a mass murderer. He could be a serial killer for all you know. You don't know him. 90-day rule. Make the man wait 90 or more days before you give it up to him.
Hey, you know something? And there's some men will make a woman wait 90 days too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's some men that make a wait 90 days.
Now, I don't know about that. I don't know about something wrong with that man. Look, that's what I say. The women are the gatekeepers of sex, and the decision should be made by the women. When, what time, where, they should be the ones deciding that.
Yeah.
It's a rare that I've never heard of a man voluntarily making a woman wait 90 days. Now, come on.
Hey, it's rare, but it happens. You know, something.
I ain't never in my life heard of that. Never. Never in my life heard of that, bro.
Oh, it happens.
I ain't never heard of it. I ain't never heard
Hey,
that happen.
because think about it. If a but think what a woman would say. Oh, he must be. You know what? He ain't want none of this good stuff.
He might be.
But then
He
again,
might be. If a man, let me tell you something. If a man ain't he look, and no, I ain't gonna say he ain't gonna say he a yag, but he might be screwing somebody else. 9 times out of 10, he may be screwing somebody else. Is either A, he's screwing somebody else, or B, he just not feeling you. He's not physically attracted to you.
yeah.
Because one thing about us men, and I'm gonna keep it real with these women. I ain't been come up here and sugarcoat and give you no unicorns and glitter. All right. Men, we are stimulated by what we see. We are stimulated by physical appearance. All right. So if a man ain't trying to jump your bone, then either A, he ain't feeling you like that, or B, it's another woman that got his attention.
See, and
You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two. It's one of the two.
yeah,
He's a virgin. And let me tell you something. Even look, when I was a virgin, I was still trying to get some. I was just, and it ain't too many men walking around here that are virgins now. Come on.
but I look like
It ain't too many men walking around here. Oh man, y'all been watching too many movies for real.
but I look like this right here, and yeah, not another one might have his attention, but not necessarily had to involve sex. Probably mentally. You see what I'm saying? And she's mentally stimulated.
Who is C? They saying something about what about C? He's a virgin. Who is C?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Who you talking
Go
about?
ahead, man. I don't know what I don't know. Miss Me, but what
That's you knew.
you might have blocked her from your channel.
Who?
But Miss Media says it's a hedo. You said A and B, and I added C.
Boy, they sleepy.
What about C? Y'all need to put that whatever the hell y'all drinking, man. Y'all need to ease up on that shit for real. For real. Cause y'all all over the place, man. For real.
I'm trying to figure out who you knew talking about. Who's in the chat? We ain't talking about no grape juice. That she got with that grape juice. Miss William feeling good tonight. I wanted to see who you knew talking about. Who
Awesome.
No, you're not blocked.
Yeah, I see everything she typing. I see everything she typing. No, she ain't blocked. She said, my son was 19, a virgin until 19. Yeah, but don't assume it was about choice. Don't assume it was about choice. I was a virgin until I was 18, but it wasn't by choice.
That's another story.
Yeah, that's another subject there. It wasn't by choice. Believe me.
Hey,
Believe me.
Hey, put it out there.
That had a lot to do. That had a lot to do with strict parenting. Cause believe me. Sure, if my dad was just a little bit more lenient, man, I probably would have lost my virginity at the age of 12 or 13. Shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Wait a minute. How the you gonna have to go back in there and see that you
No,
blocked
you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I think Together did. Together must have accidentally blocked Miss Media from her.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
just
like, yeah, blocked her from her channel. So she can't see. The rest of us can see Miss Media, but Together can't see it. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go in your Google setting. But you didn't block her, you hid her from your channel. So you're gonna have to go into your Google setting and unhide her
yeah.
so you can see her in chat. Because if you're in Renrock's chat tomorrow morning and Miss Media come in there, you won't see her because you got it hid.
Yeah, you gotta hear it. Oh boy. Yeah.
But me, I can see all this purple. I can see.
I
Can
sure
you?
can.
I can see purple all in the chat.
Purple feet and gold.
The purple is raining in the chat. I see pink, purple, and gold all up in the chat. But the purple is raining hard in the chat.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
What you say? Harpo used to beat me and you blocked me. Harpo used to beat me and you blocked me.
You probably can see it there. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you go ahead and go to your setting and unhide her. She said Purple Rain Armando with a lot of R's in it. But this been a great topic. I just see something like, what? A man approaching a woman, that's not simping.
Women, don't be out here approaching these guys. You know what I'm saying? If a man wants you, he'll come to you. All right.
And yeah, and another second point about that too. Don't approach these men because they might snatch you up. And
well, I don't know about that. But I mean, the logical answer is if a man wants you, he will approach you. He will show you. He will shoot his shot with you.
Yep.
Okay. If you find yourself had to put yourself out there for a man before he approaches you, then you know he may not really be feeling you like that. He may not be interested in you like that. But that don't mean he'll turn down the coochie. He ain't gonna turn down no coochie.
He sure won't.
But that's all you will be to him is a smash. That's all you'll be to him.
Smash and dash.
Smash and dash. Look at untwisted that ankle. Uh-oh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Good boy. There's something about that leprechaun. Cause hey, Jalen fell on his own, then Luka just out of nowhere, like it just went down for no reason.
Yeah, you got together. You got to go to your setting and go see what you did. You blocked her somewhere. That's over with. But any final thoughts and comments, shout outs?
Women, you are the gatekeepers. Whether you believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, you're the gatekeepers of sex. So why would you be out here approaching the man that looks thirsty? It makes you look thirsty. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's not a good look, because one thing about it, in the back of every man's mind, he gonna have that thought: if you are easy for him, will you be easy for the next man?
Oh, she said she don't know how to unhide her.
I have to walk her through it tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll walk you through it tomorrow.
And you knew said she'd help. Trigger finger. She got that quick trigger finger.
Now, yeah, you knew might be able to do it tonight. You know, you don't sleep. She don't sleep.
She said she got you. Your sister said she got you together. But I tell you though, this topic right here, Lord have oh boy. Y'all, shoot, we all need to laugh. This was a good laugh. It was a serious topic,
Mm-hmm.
and it needs to be talked about. I talk about
Yeah.
topics people really don't want to talk about.
Yeah, I may have this discussion again when I crank up the Quiet Storm. We may revisit this topic.
Yeah, and this was kind of like the PG/rated R version, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't tell what that version is going to be. It might be rated R/other version.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, gonna help you through it together. I hope not. Shoot, you better not approach nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Me approach somebody. Shoot, that guy ain't gonna stand a chance. She might knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta love and respect yourself. Shout out to the Wolfpack, E. James, Diamond Shooter. I know E probably in the bush and Diamond Shooter probably in the bush and watching. And everybody that's short that support the Wolfpack 20 East, respect to you, love you, love and respect yourself. Because if you love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS and love yourself. That's what we fail to do, ladies and gentlemen. Love ourselves like no other. And guess what? We are about to be out of here. Peace, love. I ain't finna send no hair grease. I guarantee somebody in the chat gonna say it.